All right, 10% man just left.
Yeah, we just cut him in half to 5%.
Winter is just...
shut up.
Okay, well, anyways.
Bro, that's bullying.
Yeah,
You know,
sorry, just
no,
got a little
Be cordial,
distracted.
everyone. Be cordial.
I don't know who he
I'm gonna
thinks he
isolate.
is.
You want to go in timeout?
Shut up.
You want
Isolation.
to be
Hey,
isolated?
hey, everyone.
Bro. Welcome back to Season 2, Episode 2 of Reflect. My name is Uzam.
I'm Maisum.
And I'm Yasser.
Well, it's been 2 weeks since we've uploaded, so let me give you guys a little background on why we haven't recorded in 2 weeks and why we are back again with the new guest. I was on my deathbed, almost dead from the flu. I could barely breathe, and Jazzy ran up the stairs, and he also couldn't breathe, so there's that. And now we are here. It's me and the 10% man, as you guys know, from Reflect. Jazzy is currently in Tennessee with his friend, so he won't be able to make it today, but we're just gonna film today. And our guest for this week is Maisum, aka our cousin.
That's me.
He has some pretty funny stories to tell us, and yeah,
You guys are going to laugh.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just letting them know.
Yeah, no, I got you.
All right.
We're gonna make this podcast a little light and a little fun today. We're gonna try to make you guys laugh, tell you guys a little bit of our crazy stories that we've had. For example, we went down Superman, and after the ride, Maisum realized that his phone was nowhere near to be found.
That was actually one of the most recent events.
Yeah,
to say the least. It was the most recent and probably the most terrifying.
All right, in other news, how are you guys doing today?
No, actually, can you actually talk about it? Like, what were you feeling when you realized that your phone was not in your pocket?
Well, you see, I was so happy to go off Superman. Like, it was like I was a kid again, and, I love feeling like a kid. Not sure why I said that, but anyways, when I got off Superman, I was checking my watch, and all of a sudden it vibrated. And when it vibrated, I was like, "Oh damn, I wonder what notification it could be." And then it said your iPhone, is no longer near you. So 10 seconds later, I reread the sentence 3 times to make sure that I wasn't dyslexic or anything. And then, it said it was lost. So I was like, wait 1 damn second. So I told these guys, and I was like, yo, I don't think my phone's with me. I double-checked my bag, and it wasn't there. So we went back. But, these guys saved the day, and everything went well. So, yeah.
Yeah, we spent about, I'd say 15, 20 minutes trying to scout it out from the line, and I guess you can say that we all together have 3 brain cells because we just didn't go up to them and ask them if they received a phone, which we decided to do after about 20 minutes.
The phone kept moving too. That's the other thing on his watch and stuff.
I mean, the first thing we could have done is ask, but we're very strategic people, and we wanted to really identify the situation because
we're just overachievers, bro. Honestly.
Yeah, we just didn't want to get into any trouble or anything or get kicked out. We're good people.
I mean, it's not like we were if you did lose your phone in the grass, it's not like I promised you that I would jump into the grass and go get it and probably get banned from 6 Flags for the rest of my life.
Definitely contemplating the trespassing sign.
I would have done it.
We're just standing there, and we were like, bro, Maisum's phone's there. And it was caseless, and he literally just got it 3 or 4 days.
I got it the day before we went.
Yep,
so.
That's amazing.
Oh, and on top of that, he had to get it exchanged, so...
Oh, yeah, I did. So it was no scratch on it or anything, so it was perfectly good to, do an exchange, and I got another new phone. I didn't lose it yet, so we're all good with that.
Yeah, the workers had it up in their box, and we just got it from them, and the day went on, I guess. Oh, but then it got worse.
Oh, yeah.
We were leaving Six Flags, and it was
a hoax, though.
Yeah, it started raining a little bit, and Maisum was driving, and he's going about I'd say 55, 60, speed limit only in Mexico, and he takes a turn on a right. The lights turned already yellow, and he hasn't crossed the line, and as he makes a turn, all you see is a bunch of pictures just go click, 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 and I go, Maisum, I think you just got a ticket. And he goes, no way in hell that's me. And I guess you were right because you didn't get a ticket for it.
I did not get a ticket. And, first things first, I was kind of upset that they took pictures, of my car without my consent. But, I thought that was kind of bad and rude. But, everything worked out. I got my phone, didn't get a ticket, and life goes on.
It's pretty solid. And we were
Yeah.
actually surprised too
I'm
because
actually really surprised you didn't
Yeah.
get a ticket for that, bro.
and we
Yeah.
thought I think we thought it was a Thunder, right? But then we looked and we saw the big camera.
Yeah,
It
no.
was
I
raining
even
too.
saw the sign. I thought he was gonna stop, but Maisum full sent it like
I mean,
he was in Tokyo Drift.
I
so.
saw the lights. I mean, it looked like heaven was flashing in front of us. So, so yeah.
And behind us because of the camera.
Yasser, dude. Can you just say what you said at dinner today? Bro, me, Yasser, and
my
Maisum were
God.
sitting at dinner, right? And this dude goes, yeah, I once heard a story about this kid. He's 22 years old, and he worked at Xfinity for a year, and then he works for Comcast Corporate.
Comcast corporate.
He said this like 12 times, guys. And me and Maisum were just staring at him like, what the
He
hell?
made it seem like he got signed to a $1 billion deal
Honestly,
with the Los Angeles Lakers.
Yeah.
He's like,
He's the next-
he works at Comcast Corporate.
It sounded like he got signed to the WNBA, and not even like that's a big deal. And the percentage rate is 2.1 in the United States.
I don't think you can say that.
It's fine, bro. Like, what is our demographics for like viewers right now?
Yeah, it's like
Honestly,
10%, bro. I don't care.
Literally,
Hey,
10%
make sure
just
you
like
guys
me.
subscribe though. Honestly, like I feel like you guys haven't subscribed yet. Honestly, this a little
No.
big red button that says subscribe.
It's red,
Mhm.
just in case you guys are colorblind. It says subscribe.
And if you're colorblind, it's fine. I'm dyslexic anyways, so
Yeah,
it doesn't even
so-
matter.
Yeah.
But I'm also a former YouTuber, so you guys can subscribe to my channel. I haven't uploaded in 2 years, but if you guys really like me, then I'll start uploading.
If you guys want to see some funny videos from me, I'm on his channel.
Oh, yeah.
We did some pranks. We played some basketball. There's some clips on there, but
yeah, Ozan picked up some girls.
that was 11-year-old me. Yeah.
Yep.
Actually, I'll give you a little background about that story. Actually, so it was what year was it? Like 2013,
It
2014.
was like 2015, 2016.
2015,
Yeah.
We'll go 2015, 2016ish. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It was a nice summer day, and Maisum wanted to film a video. It was a public prank, and we wanted to go pick up some girls, right?
As a prank.
I went up, right, and I was like, hey, I'm a little lost. Can I have your phone, right? My original plan was to put my number in their phone.
Yeah, you asked for the whole phone itself, not just the
Yeah,
number.
I know, which was the
Yeah.
part where it took a turn. And so this girl gave me her phone, and I panicked. I didn't know what the hell to do. So I dialed in a random number. And it said, this number is something, something, something. And
Anyways, I
Yeah,
give
just
major
download.
props to Zam because he was only like 10 years old and he did that. And I don't know how he got out of that situation, but he's like, I gotta go. And
I literally, I was like, oh, yeah, my mom's right there. I see her. And I just walked away.
Mm-hmm.
But that video's on his channel.
Yeah,
And
just don't watch it.
yeah, please don't watch that one. Watch any other one. They're pretty funny, actually.
They're gonna go watch that one specifically. Now that
I
you
hope
mentioned
not,
it.
man. That video was actually really bad. I had nightmares about that for a while. But anyways,
Wait,
man.
So what happened after that? After you just called the number, you just gave her phone back, or what? You just walked off?
Yeah, I gave her phone back and I walked away. What else am I supposed to
I
do?
think
Look
you
at her?
literally just said that like
Oh,
20
did you
seconds
actually?
ago.
Yeah, maybe you should
Oh,
open
okay.
your ears.
Yeah, maybe I should be more.
It's all good. It's all good.
Anyways, all right. So Maisum over here, he's worked double the amount of jobs that I've worked. Actually, triple, maybe quadruple the jobs that I've worked. Me and Yasser actually both worked at Walgreens, and we both quit within 3 months.
It's terrifying.
So,
my God.
if you're watching this and you're under the age of 16 or above the age of 16 and you're thinking of working at Walgreens, please don't, because IC3 is going to be stuck in your head for the rest of your goddamn life.
Yep, I see.
And,
was,
you're
I don't know
gonna
what that means.
You're going to walk into a bunch of random people. Okay, let me tell you my experience. I worked at Walgreens for 3 months, right? My first week and a half there, right? They taught me how to do photos. And
God.
photos print, right? Every single dime, right? Like every single minute of the hour or whatever.
Yeah.
They're printing. And I was like, oh, okay, it's pretty dead. It's almost like 10 p.m. Like, I get to leave in like 45 minutes-ish. I'm just going to do this and call it a day.
Mm-hmm.
And these pictures are printing, right? And it's like a bunch of pictures of family, right? And all of a sudden, there's a blue background, right? I'm like, oh, this is pretty interesting. Like, what could this picture be, right? And I had to put it into the envelope to close it and put it away. I look at this picture, and I kid you not, it was a I'm saying like probably like an 8-month-old's ass. An 8-month-old's ass
And
in a Walgreens, and I don't know why 16-year-old me had to go through that. What made me go through that?
Even with my disclaimer, he still took the job at Walgreens, even though I told him
Yeah,
not to.
he told me not to, but I was desperate. I needed money. I wanted to like know how it felt to have money and buy stuff. So I took it. And bro, when I tell you that was the worst thing I've ever done.
Most terrifying experience, probably. Just the job in general.
Bro, honestly, like it wasn't even. Dude, I was getting paid $11 an hour to do half the stuff that the manager does.
Really?
Like, yeah, and the manager got paid double what I got paid.
Did you do like closing? Like what did you do in terms of like?
Facing the store?
Yeah.
When you have to move the stuff to the damn front?
That's what every employee does.
I don't know.
Well, I had to do that.
Oh, okay.
Dude,
Well,
okay, for you and your terms, that's like folding
Yeah.
the clothes over and over again.
oh, I did that too.
Oh, that.
That old lady.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yasser's actually had a
Yeah.
little bit more jobs than I have. I've only had 2, and I'm currently at my second one. So,
Yeah.
So you've had 2 jobs, right?
I've
How
had
many
2.
have you had?
I think I've had 4.
Oh, I've had that times 4. So, yeah.
Wait, how many jobs have you actually had?
like, actually, like, seriously.
Like just retail.
Honestly, let me think.
I can name 4 right now.
Yeah, me too. I can name half of Woodfield right now.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I'll start from the beginning. My first ever job was at Target. I got fired there after 2 months
No
because,
way.
yeah, I didn't show up on Labor Day. I thought like maybe everything was closed on Labor Day, and then I no showed a couple times. But I was like,
A couple of times?
yeah, I was kind of like shy to call. I was like, damn, I really don't want to go to work today, so I'm just not gonna go. So I didn't.
Jesus.
Yeah, after Target though, I fell down. You know, when life gives you a bunch of obstacles, you just get back up, right? So after Target, I went to Sears where they paid me $8, which is something.
Wait. $8?
Yeah,
What year was this?
2016.
And what were you doing
Folding clothes.
for $8 an hour?
Okay,
Yeah.
how much did you get paid at Target? There's no way you got paid more, did you?
He
I
probably
only got
paid
paid-
more at Target.
See, this was before Target started paying like what they should pay, but they paid me $9 at Target. But I was just a cashier, so nothing more, nothing less. But
Folding clothes is way
at
easier
Sears,
than
it was really bad. So I think I lasted 2 months there as well, if even that. And then I was looking to see like what really fit, what I'm trying to do before I get into college and before I work a real job. So then after Sears, I think I went to Best Buy actually. So I think you have
did?
experience with Best Buy. Yeah, I was a seasonal worker at the Bloomingdale location. So.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I was there for a bit. I was a pretty bad salesman, honestly, only because like I didn't know what I was selling, and I would just like make up stuff. But you know what I mean? That's just what you have to do.
Bro, like low key though, that was me at Walgreens. Like people would ask me if this certain product would be good for their face.
Yeah, they think we're some like scientist that developed it.
I know,
Like, we
use
didn't,
Google.
right? Yeah, like
Yeah.
use
Google,
Google is like the
dumbass.
best tool ever. Like
Honestly.
yeah,
And
so
did you always? You didn't work. You worked at Walgreens. Did you always get like the coupons that the people would bring you,
Yeah.
like the stack of coupons?
I
And you'd be
know.
like, just take this off, take
Dude,
this off.
yeah,
It'd be
people
like the
would pay with
250
that.
coupons.
That sucked.
It was so annoying, dude.
But
Yeah.
go on with your
yeah, I
bad,
mean like
salesman.
same thing. People were looking for deals, and the only thing that I could offer to my customers were like a credit card. You know what I mean? And again, I was like a young, like I guess antisocial kid, like starting to become more comfortable with people, and like it was kind of weird because like customers would ask for sales and stuff, and I'd be like, well.
Yeah.
We have credit card if you want to apply.
Yeah.
And like it was.
They just weren't being
Yeah.
cordial with you, man.
They made me feel isolated, and I feel like I wasn't good at it. So you know what I did?
Yeah.
I went home, slapped myself in the face. The next day I came to work, and
Bro, that's-
I still didn't sell a credit card. But you know what? I kept making progress towards doing that.
Bro.
Did you ever sell one?
I did, yeah. Eventually, they finally gave me a blue shirt. I was wearing like the white shirt for like 5 months. It felt like, but you know what I mean. It's better late than never. And then so after Best Buy, I'm just gonna start listing them. I'm not gonna go in depth with all of them, but
You can go in depth later because I know you got some funny stories with
Yeah,
some of
I mean, I think after Best Buy, I worked at a grocery store. I think it was Mariano's, so that was cool. I
them. So
hated
what is
it.
that for? Is that 4 now?
That's 4.
Yeah,
Target,
and then
Sears, Best Buy, Mariano.
Yep.
yeah, Mariano's. I
Four.
quit on my birthday. I just didn't show up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, honestly, that should be an excuse, though. I'm not even gonna.
Yeah,
lie.
I think-
I know.
do
Yeah,
that.
I just wish I
Yeah.
told them, but it's fine. I was gonna quit anyways. And then after that, I went to Rock and Jump, and
5.
I already had put like at this point in my time, I was being honest with my resume. I don't know if I should say that, but like yeah, like I had put every job that I worked at, and then the guy at Rock and Jump, he's like, "Wow, you're overqualified. We have 16-year-olds working here, and you're 18 with 5 jobs." And I was like, "Yeah." So instead of giving me the job that I had applied for, they offered me to be a shift lead. So I got my first
wow.
leadership experience, and I know you have leadership
I have.
experience.
I'm a shift lead / manager right now.
Wow, how's that going for you?
It's not that bad. I just get to yell at my coworkers.
Oh yeah, see, I tried doing that, but then they wouldn't listen to me.
Yeah.
And yeah,
That's the problem. When you're a teenager, most people don't take you seriously, so you just gotta
I
be
know,
a little
yeah.
strict. But I mean, you
And
gotta
you gotta-
balance work and school life. So I guess what it is.
So
You
then-
also know how to word things too as a manager. You gotta,
Exactly,
have a
right?
specific demeanor and
Yeah.
stuff.
And
you
my
better-
GM, he was like not treating me with the respect that I deserve. So you know what I did? I went to his office and I was like, I'm done. And then I left Rock and Jump, and
Okay.
that was that. After Rock and
Uh-oh.
Jump, where did I go? What year was this?
You were 18?
Oh, I went to the UPS store. This is by far the most boring job I've ever had.
UPS?
Yeah,
You worked
I
at
was
UPS?
like
You worked at
packaging
UPS.
stuff.
I remember this.
I was there for a little bit. It was probably one of the worst time of my life.
Ran UPS.
Yeah, it was.
ran UPS?
They invited me to their house, and their dog bit my leg. their dog bit my leg. Yeah, but like, yeah, it was extremely boring.
Oh my god.
I feel really bad for this one. I quit on Thanksgiving. I don't know why I always quit on holidays, but I guess that's just how it is.
Maybe holidays should be off.
This should be off, right?
Yeah.
But anyways,
Labor
like,
Day.
yeah, I was just packaging stuff and like just sitting there wasting my. This was like one of the worst times of my life. Like, I knew I had to turn things around, like, physically, mentally, financially, like everything. So then I left that place, and then I believe I started working at AT&T. So
Okay,
finally-
that's 8.
Oh, it is. Okay,
That's
cool.
8.
That's 8.
Really?
That's cool. So yeah, AT&T, I think this really, opened doors for me in terms of like talking to people and building relationships and all of that kind of stuff.
AT&T was a chill job for you, though. I
It
remember that.
was chill. It was at a pop-up shop, so like it was pretty dead. But like, yeah, it was that kind of stuff where, I was in a different environment, but now I'm super comfortable with that. And I was selling phones. They have TVs there and all that too.
I remember this one time because I actually went to go visit Maisum at his AT&T store, and I was just messing around with the phone, and I actually thought that I could just take the charger off because it was fully charged. Why charge it if it's fully charged,
The
right?
alarm started yelling at
So
you,
I
right?
took it off and the alarm started yelling.
And
my
before this,
God.
I was telling him to leave, and he just kept standing there, smiling as a siren is going off, like it's the purge.
The funniest thing is that Maisum did not know how to turn off the alarm.
Oh,
it
that's
took him
funny.
like 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, I
to
was
turn it
fumbling
off.
the keys, and yeah.
You and I both visited him too, and he was just on his phone chilling.
Oh yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
do, bro.
Yeah,
you worked
sure.
at the location right that's like 5 minutes from here, right? 10 minutes?
Oh yeah, South Barrington. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not there anymore.
It's not?
It's not. Yeah, I
Why
guess
was
they
it?
moved to different places, but yeah, I
Really?
guess when I left, they lost business. You know what I mean? So
You were bringing in the business.
I was bringing in the business. I was bringing in the vibes and all of that. So I was too cool for that place. So then, yeah, I started going to DePaul at that time, and then I left
Okay.
that job. But then I realized I still needed money,
Yeah.
so I worked at Banana Republic. So
It's mine.
folding clothes, talking to people, having a good time. I worked Black Friday, so that was nice.
You didn't quit on the hot holiday.
Yeah, that I survived Black Friday, and I think, yeah, this was crazy. I think
That's-
COVID is the reason why I ended up leaving that job. So I didn't like quit. It just, the whole universe
You-
decided to explode. But yeah. So then, life goes on, right? We came back to life after the pandemic, or actually towards like, the middle of it. I started working at H&M. So same thing, Woodfield Mall. It's a very good mall. They have a lot of stores there, and
Not like
yeah.
a car ran through it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was actually working that day. It was I had no idea what was going on. I should have just quit that day too, but yeah,
You
I
just hopped
didn't.
in the car with the guy and just dipped.
I know, right? Like the way we planned, like saving my phone, like we should have just like
Honestly.
yeah.
All right, so H&M. And
I was
Yeah.
kinda-
Oh,
you
H&M. Let
keeping
me tell you
count?
guys how I quit H&M. I think
Oh,
we
wow.
you were actually having a party at your house.
I
and,
was. It was actually my brother's birthday.
Yeah. So
I remember this vividly.
So yeah, I guess I don't know. I just had this coworker, and she was like really on my nerves. And our shift started at like 7 a.m. because we had to like get clothes from the truck and like fold them and hang them and do all this unnecessary stuff. I don't know why it was so early in the morning, but yeah. So then she was telling me, "How come you're so slow?" And I was like, "It's like 8 a.m. I only have 2 brain cells, and like." I was like, dude, I have places to be. I'm just going to leave. So during my lunch break, I just walked out, blocked my manager, blocked my coworkers, deleted the app where all my coworkers talk. And yeah, I don't know. I feel bad because then my manager was reaching out to me somehow asking like, you don't have to come back. Just let me know you're okay. I didn't even let her know I was okay. And I just left. I just ended that chapter of my life.
welfare check on you, bro?
I don't know what that is, and quite frankly, I don't care. Anyways, that was probably the last retail job I had. I'm pretty sure.
What a way to go out.
H&M?
H&M. Actually, I got an internship, so so no more talking about jobs and stuff because now I'm a corporate employee and, you know, I'm doing what I have to do for the rest of my life. Yeah.
Wow.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
That's 12 jobs.
12 jobs in the span of what, like 4 years?
4 years, yeah.
Yeah, I'd say like 2016 to like 2020. So.
4 years.
4 years. Because 2021, we were still in COVID. In 2020,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That doesn't really count.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, that is wild.
I've had 2 jobs in 2 years.
Yeah, and surprisingly, you're
Maybe I should
already
just quit and copy you. Maybe I'll break your record and have 13.
Yeah, I mean, that's how you got to move up, right? I mean, some places get paid low, some places get paid high. You know, that's what you got to do. You got to feel the market.
If I was getting paid $8 to fold clothes, I'd quit.
Yeah, dude, and like even at Banana Republic, like the clothes were like $200 for a T-shirt. So even with my discount, I still couldn't afford it.
Banana
I
Republic.
could barely afford a train ticket to school, so let alone a T-shirt from Banana Republic.
Was this the one at Woodfield?
Yeah, it's closed now. I don't know where it is.
It got shut down, didn't it?
Yeah, dude. I mean, only rich people shop there, but you know what? That's
Yeah,
what
banana
we're
is
all working
expensive,
for.
bro.
But yeah,
Banana is expensive.
I mean, who needs those expensive clothes? I mean, we're all dripped out, right?
Somewhat.
Yeah.
I'm actually wearing an H&M hoodie right now, if I'm being honest.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
And then yeah, you got a nice.
This is my
hoodie on,
cousin's
too.
brand.
Sway.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean,
Where's this from? Who's like this?
I think this is from Zara.
Zara's a really good shop. Have you shopped there yesterday?
I haven't gone to Zara.
Yeah, it's kind of expensive for me, but I've shopped there
Yeah.
once.
It's really nice. Sometimes if you need some like casual clothes, you know, like
Some
dressy
business
stuff.
cash.
Yeah, I didn't know how to dress today, so
Nah,
Yeah.
man, you look good. You fit the vibe. I like it.
yeah, I left my Sherwani in the car. Otherwise, I would have worn that.
Yeah,
here.
no,
Like,
it's fine, man. No worries.
It's all good.
Yeah, Prince Aladdin.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah.
Yeah, man. All right. Well, do you have any job experiences, Jester?
Just the 2 or 4 that I
Tell me your
mentioned.
strengths and weaknesses.
No, like Loki though. Tell some funny stories about Walgreens, bro.
Bro, Walgreens was traumatic. Like honestly, I just had a lot of people, as I mentioned earlier, like just bring in the coupons and just get frustrated at me when they would be expired, and I would have to like tell them cordially like, hey, you know, your coupons are expired and I can't use them. Other than that, honestly, bro, like Walgreens is probably the worst. Target I just left because I got tired of cashiering and hearing people's like stuff all the time and just doing the same ring out process every single day.
Yeah.
So I left
Yeah.
Walgreens and Target, and then I was at Old Navy for 2 shifts, and I just couldn't fold the clothes any longer.
Yeah.
I
Can't
was
fold
like-
clothes.
I was like, I feel like I'm
Put
doing
that
my
on your
laundry. And you know what am I supposed to take from folding clothes? Like I feel like
You don't learn anything.
you don't
You get
learn
paid
anything.
money for doing things that you should
But
do
that's
at home.
useless.
But the other thing is like it's not
can't even say
beneficial.
anything.
It's not beneficial to you at all unless you become a leader or manager, because then you have like some like hierarchy.
Did you want to be the god of folding clothes?
I did not want to be. That's why I
You wanted to
left.
be the CEO of
Old Navy, 2 words, 2 shifts. I
Corporate.
called it a day.
Old Navy corporate.
Oh no, I wouldn't even work corporate Old Navy, bro. But honestly,
Yeah.
like, I don't really have like a lot of funny stories like off the top of my head, but yeah, it's. I mean, the jobs that I've been at previously were just they were probably luckily.
But you had like great management though, right? Like some of your
Yeah.
coworkers, like you know, used to have fun with them. I guess.
I think at Target I used to have like
But
decent
Target's,
coworkers.
yeah, Target's ran by like teenagers, so I guess
Yeah.
it's fun. Walgreens is just straight up old people, bro.
Yeah, Walgreens
Like,
was.
like when I worked at Walgreens, bro, I'm 16 trying to buy car parts.
Yeah.
There's 48-year-olds trying to support their family. Like, we're 2 different people, yo.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
I
crazy,
can't.
yeah.
Like, my best friend, I'm not even lying, when I worked at Walgreens for 3 months, my best friend was 70 years old. His name was Bob. Bob, if you're
He
watching
was
this-
70?
He okay, maybe not 70,
Oh,
but
okay.
like, I'm saying like 50, 55. No,
I,
yeah,
I
no.
do remember some of your coworkers though.
Bob,
Mike,
yeah,
Erica.
Mike. Erica actually farted right in front of my face. I'm being serious. We were having a conversation like we are right now, and all I hear is.
Oh man.
I was like, Erica, are you okay? And she's like, yeah, excuse me. Like nothing happened. She continued to keep talking about her game called Legend of Zelda or some shit.
That's a good game.
Why do you know what that is?
God.
Are you friends with
Everyone knows.
Are you friends with
Everyone knows what Legend of Zelda is, bro. And I just started playing it. Breath of the Wild. It's a good game. You guys should play it.
On what, PC or PS5?
Nintendo DS.
Nintendo DS.
Just kidding.
Yeah, I heard that the graphics are insane on that.
Yeah, I actually
Yeah.
have it on the Switch. So
No, listen though, dead serious though, like not even kidding though. Like seriously, when Erica ripped ass in front of me, I was mind blown. I was mind blown. I was like, "There's no way this is possible."
you should have filed a
day,
complaint for her.
after that day, I realized I was like, "Yeah, I need to quit." And when I quit, right, they were there. I called and I said, "Hey, I hate this place. I quit, and I hung up. Now the worst thing is that I had to pick up my paycheck because I didn't have direct deposit. So I had to pick up my paycheck a week after that call. Now when I tell you I had to walk into the office, my manager's staring at me, and I go, "Hey, I'm here to pick up my paycheck," and he goes, "You're useless," and gave me my paycheck, and I walked out.
I remember that call. I still have the video.
It was $230. My paycheck was $230. I'm gonna frame that one day when I'm a millionaire.
And you quit in June of last year. I literally remember that because I came over to your house to have a sleepover, and you literally just called him, and you were like, "I quit."
I said I hate this place, and I quit, and I hung up.
I have the footage too, so that was crazy.
There's no other way of quitting. Like if you're gonna quit, at least quit in a dope way.
For sure.
Like walk out. You know, I really have to do that one day. Like just get a job that I absolutely despise and just walk out on it.
Yeah, I try not to cause a scene. I just like ghost and just leave. I feel like,
Bro, you literally said I can't do this anymore and walked out on your lunch break.
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean not causing a scene?
Okay, what was your thought process? Like, walk us through what your thought process was in terms of
because I realized in the grand scheme of things, this doesn't matter. As far as like my character goes, like this isn't gonna affect me, and I understand that it's bad and I shouldn't have done it. But like, there was a party that day, right? When I was leaving H&M, so I was like, wow, the only way I'm going to get here on time is if I leave right now. So I couldn't wait the extra 2 hours for my actual shift to end, and I just, sat in the parking lot. I actually called him when I left. I was like, yo, I just walked out, and I'm probably not going to walk back in. And he's like, he was speechless, and who wouldn't, right?
I actually remember that call, actually, now that you said that. I actually remember it. He said, I'm in the parking lot of Woodfield Mall. I walked out of H&M on my lunch break, and I don't plan on going back in. And I was like, okay, I'll see you in 15, 20 minutes.
But it was worth it, right? We all had a good time that day.
We did.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Blast.
And I believe in my abilities to, interview and get another job after that. So.
And you did. You got a lot more jobs after that.
So. What, the H&M was your last one. But
the last retail job. I got a corporate job. I'm a big man now. So
yeah, you're on the upper decky now.
Yeah, I'm part of the grind,
I think my weirdest, one of my other weirdest experiences was when I initially joined Best Buy, and 3 days into me training on the floor, this was my first day on the floor, 3 days into the job, I found out that COVID was a thing, and the hours got reduced initially, and then 2 days later I found out that the entire world was shutting down.
This is when you were close to me too. This is when you
this was when I was at Crystal Lake, and 3 days later everything, but I banked off of whatever Best Buy paid their employees, whoever they laid off and stuff. COVID is honestly kind of like a blessing in disguise in many different ways.
Yeah, I mean, I guess a little bit.
You know what's funny about that though? Before COVID, or actually when COVID had hit, a day before, I actually applied to IKEA and I had an interview, and they gave me the job. But then again, the whole world collapsed. So, when things were starting to open up, I called IKEA every day asking, can I please speak to the manager? I need a job. I need to start. And I kept calling, and then eventually, they just never called me back. So I just moved on. I feel like it was kind of disrespectful for them to not tell me that, they don't want me, even though they accepted me before a pandemic and not after. You know what I mean? It's the switch up.
Yeah, people just hating on SmackDown Dragon, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, Yasser.
How do you remember that? That just unlocked a memory.
I don't know. I just remember a lot of unnecessary stuff, bro.
Yeah, I think Yasser's vids was pretty popular too.
Yeah,
but
Yasser's vids was popping back in the day.
Anyways, if we're talking about jobs, Yasser, before you got the job that you have now, didn't you train somewhere for a little bit? Besides Old Navy?
I was at T-Mobile.
Oh. How did that go, bro? I think you had a blast, right? In a little room?
T-Mobile was... probably I literally felt like I committed a crime, to say the least, because I was literally just in front of an iPad, and I have a lot of people that make fun of me for this, and they just bring up one word and it's just iPad, right? But I was in front of an iPad for 8 hours, and I was doing a virtual training just for 8 hours, and it was live, and I was assessed on everything. It was probably worse than virtual high school, because I know you did virtual high school for a little bit.
But didn't you get paid? At least in high school, you don't get paid.
I got paid. I got paid for those hours, and the paycheck was decent, but just the training process was inefficient and
so you quit
ineffective.
Within 3 days.
And I quit within a week and a half.
So you quit because you were looking at an iPad?
Yeah, I was literally looking at an iPad. I took a picture of me looking at the iPad for 8 hours.
Is your favorite color pink by any chance, or no?
No, I hate that color. I really do hate that color.
Well, you realize if you ever do work a corporate job, you'll be staring at a laptop for 8 hours.
But... yeah, that's unless I am a hybrid, of course, and I can get up and take a piss whenever I want.
I'll let your future manager know.
Yep, he'll be watching this.
Letter of recommendation. Yep.
But yeah. T-Mobile was not it. I didn't like it at all. I can't decide.
Their service sucks too.
Yeah, honestly, I can't decide
Jesus Christ.
if Walgreens was just as equivalent to those one. And honestly, I think T-Mobile was probably worse. Like just the training process, the 1.5 week virtual that I had to go through of just like training was probably equivalently worse.
They made you work
Walgreens.
like a full-time schedule, right? And
Yeah,
that just
it
wasn't
was.
possible.
They just disregarded everything that I had aligned
Same
with
thing
my
happened to
life
me
because
at
I
AT&T.
just I just became I just sent
Yeah, I
myself
feel
off to
like-
T-Mobile boot camp and
Yeah, because, like, I feel like when I worked at Walgreens, it was kind of the same thing. They knew that I was a student, but they didn't treat me like a student. You know, they scheduled me, like, 4 or 5 days out of the week.
That
Yeah,
sucks,
I mean-
man.
And those are long shifts, like 4 to 11, bro.
Yeah, I used to work 4 to 12s at Walgreens because it was the one right in I'm not gonna mention the road actually, but
I know where you were.
it wasn't too far from my house and they were 24 hours, so I had like it was a minimum of 8-hour shifts and they wouldn't give me anything
That
less,
sucks, bro.
and it was just terrible. Like
8 hours in a Walgreens, bro,
Yeah.
is
like at that point, I just feel like it's
Whoa.
either you take the hours or you walk out of the job, because you don't
Honestly.
have much of a choice. Like you
Yeah.
just take whatever they give you, and it was just like miserable. And I feel like culture is very important. Like even for corporate, like there needs to be an understanding between the person that you hired, because at the end of the day, it's like a settlement, right? It's like an agreement.
yeah.
Mhm.
And I like if I had to give advice to any of the, like sophomores or juniors, I would just say like honestly, dude, like just find an environment that you could have fun with and you're
For
getting
sure.
paid at, right? Like if you literally like just complete your tasks and have fun at the same time and you're getting paid for it, like
For sure.
for a teenager that's in high school, like, or a college student, honestly, I would say that's the best route. Like Wazam, I know he has a blast with all like his youngins at freaking Jamba Juice and stuff, right? Like even though he's a shift lead, like he literally has a hierarchy above all the employees there and stuff, right?
Your team and culture matters too. The people you work with, and,
Exactly.
the environment that you're in, it really sets you up for.
It plays a
good-
big role, and I'm
Yeah.
sure Maisum has seen a lot of environments.
I've seen a lot of environments,
Yeah.
big, small, bad managers, good managers, and
Yes.
myself as the manager. So
He's seen it all,
Yeah.
So that's like one piece of advice I would give, but yeah, surprisingly, you're a lead, which is crazy. Second job. What were you gonna say?
Yeah. Dude, okay, so I know back in the day, me and you both were a little chunky, right?
Oh yeah.
I am still a little bit chunky, but I don't know if you guys can see it through the camera, but this man has gains, yo. This man has gains, and talk a little bit. Oh, are you throwing hands? Talk a little. Okay.
Yeah.
Talk a little
But-
bit about the gains that you've how you got there, bro. What motivated you to get there and stuff. I know you were really fat back in the day.
Well, I must warn you, this isn't my final form, and just letting you guys know, like, I'm not even like close to where I want to be. I know I've gone through a lot of different bodies, as Azam said, and that one job, I forgot what it was. I was telling you guys that I needed to change my life. Like, I think it was
The
about
fourth job, I think, the one where you were at Sears or something.
I possibly that, but like like it was like
UPS.
late 2018. I think it was UPS. Late 2018, early 2019. I was like, all right, screw the timeline of the years. It doesn't matter what date it is. I'm gonna like just eat less and lose weight, because
Yeah.
I realized a lot of different people were giving me different advice, and like I feel like even if you search on Google, there's no clear cut answer. Everyone's body is different, and you just kind of have to push yourself and see what sticks and what doesn't. And I feel like what I did was I just didn't eat a lot. I wasn't eating carbs, and I lost a lot of weight. But then I did lose a lot of weight, and I was pretty skinny. And then I still realized that I still had fat on me. So I was like, I'm going these extreme measures, and I'm still not seeing what I want to see. And what I want to see is like a good toned body, and I feel like that's what everyone and every man aspires to be.
Oh, for sure. An 8-pack, bro. I'd love to have one.
Yeah, exactly. So and I was working out and running a lot on the treadmill, and I feel like I know that's extremely boring, but that's what worked for me. I was actually working out with my cousin, who also lost a lot of weight during that year and the year after. It was there. I don't know if you guys know him, but
It's my brother.
yeah,
I think I would know him.
He
He's my
lost
cousin.
so much weight, and we try to do things together, and I feel like motivating each other is definitely super helpful.
Yeah,
It's good
no.
to have that balance. Sometimes you work out by yourself, and you're it's just you and yourself, and the music that you're listening to, or sometimes you're fighting demons, no music,
Yeah.
just you in a hoodie, just grinding it at night. And I feel
Yeah.
like there are other times where you work out with friends, and they're able to give you pointers and things of that nature. So I
Yeah.
feel like that definitely helped me. And then pandemic hit, and all of a sudden everything just went back to what it originally was. Not to the point where I was in like that time, but like again, it was at the point where I felt like I hit a plateau, and I realized, you know what can I do to transform my body for it to look better, where it can be sustainable. So then I decided to start lifting, and it's only been a year now where I've been lifting like, consistently, and I do live with my friends and some of my other cousins, and I feel like, it definitely helped me again motivate myself, because I feel like if I'm doing that same thing every day and I'm not seeing results, it's not sustainable. So for that change to happen, I felt like was very critical and important. But yeah, by any means, I'm not like ripped or anything. I'm currently in the process of cutting right now, so I don't look as muscular as I was like maybe a month ago. I just came back from Houston too, and they have really good halal food there, so I definitely that's gonna show. Hopefully not on the camera, but yeah, that should all change soon. Hopefully, I'm aiming for like March, April of next year to get into the shape that I want. So you guys should hold me accountable. But yeah.
Yeah, no, you and my brother actually lost a lot of weight. I remember like when COVID was coming up. I remember my brother actually going in the basement. He'd wear a full sleeve shirt. Well, he'd wear a shirt, like a half sleeve shirt.
I remember.
And then he'd wear a full sleeve shirt.
Yeah.
And then he would wear a hoodie, and then over the hoodie he would wear a hat. And he would just go in the basement and run for hours and hours and hours, bro. And he would cook himself his meals. I know you would cook yourself your own meals. Messing with Snapchat made his meal prep. It would be like, like broccoli, chicken, and rice.
Tasted so bad.
It tasted bad, but look at him, dude. Like, it worked off. Maybe I should have done it too. But I mean, dude, like I physically remember those Snapchats. Like, you just grinding, and look at you now, bro. It paid off. I mean,
for sure, I'm definitely in a better place than I was then, and
but
also
you're not satisfied yet.
I'm not satisfied for sure, but it did help me mentally too, because it kind of sucks every morning when you wake up and you see yourself and you're like, wow, I don't like the way that I look. And at the end of the day, I really don't care what other people think, but I cared what I thought about myself, and I feel like you have to value yourself, and that's what really pushed me, because I feel like I'm always trying to improve. Maybe just not even just aesthetic wise, but even school wise. I realized in high school I was doing really, really bad, and I needed to pick up the pace and get better, and realize that where my money is going to, and like other things. So I'm always trying to improve myself from that standpoint, and I see like you guys are doing the same too, and I feel like you guys are at this age when you're in your early 20s. You're not 20 yet, but you're about to be. But this is the time where like
you start
life changes, and you start making the changes that shape you for the rest of your life. So
this is where you like have a little bit of more free time. You're done with high school. You're not going from a freaking 7 to 3 and then 3 to 10 or whatever for work. You have a little bit more free time in your schedule, so get the gym in and stuff. I'm not where I want to be. I know I'm still working on it a little bit. I've dropped 10 pounds in the last like week because I was almost dead, but other than that, I mean, it's visible. Seeing the 10 pounds that I've dropped, you can see it on my face. I definitely see it on my body when I wake up in the morning and stuff. So, I mean, I'm definitely not satisfied yet. I'm still going to try to work on it as much as I can.
And things come with time, and when I was your age, I was definitely, I might have been even worse, like mentally and physically. So you have time, but and it's good that you have the resources you have, because we've all gone through this kind of stuff too. So
but I mean, bro, like, you're one of my closest friends. My brother is one of my closest, So having that, I guess that what's it called?
Like circle is what you're trying to say?
Yeah, like having that circle of people who've lost that much weight, you can like kind of follow in their footsteps, see what they ate, like how do they snack and stuff. I mean,
take their advice, man, because there's some days where I walked to the gym and I didn't know what I was doing. Like, I would go on the treadmill and I didn't even know what machines I was using. And, it's that trial and error stuff, you know what I mean? Like, you have to make mistakes in order to succeed.
Yeah, bro. I mean, as soon as I'm done with high school, which I only have like 5 more months left, I'm going to start going to the gym heavy. And I think that's when my actual transformation is going to hit, just because I'll have a little bit more free time.
And having those goals and intentions are super important, because there's some people that are like, it is what it is. So, always having that, that intention, and
I mean,
you want to grind and you want to make yourself better and stronger.
Yeah, like, as a joke right now, I like whenever they don't eat out when we go out, it's because they're restricted to the grind. I mean, one of the jokes I say is, would you rather be fat and happy, or would you rather have an 8-pack and be depressed? Right now, if in my situation, I'd rather be fan happy, bro. Honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to find that balance, but then, I'm soon realizing that there is no balance, and you kind of have to pick or choose. But
So would you rather be fan happy or sad and depressed?
Well,
I mean, sorry, 8-pack and depressed.
I feel like I don't need an 8-pack. I feel like I can be not depressed, but maybe just like slightly unhappy, and then have like a a 6-pack / dad bod. You know what I mean? And just have some muscles, that kind of stuff. I feel like I need to.
In the middle.
I don't need to look like Creed or anything, man. I just gotta look.
I want to look like Creed. I'm gonna look like Creed.
All
Give
right.
me until 2025. I'm gonna look like Creed.
Well, you might not be happy, but you know what? That's all part of the journey. You know what I mean? Like you have to make sacrifices in order to be happy. So.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. I'd rather have 3 extra large pizzas and a box of Dave's hot
totally
chicken.
didn't just contradict what you
Dave's
said.
hot chicken is
Dude.
something that I would.
Dude, Dave's hot chicken, bro,
is the best. food,
Yeah,
man.
I love Dave's hot chicken.
Stop
dude.
lying, Yasser. You don't like it,
I
bro.
like the Melrose Park location.
Okay, that's the only one.
That's the only
Bro,
location.
bro,
Shout out to
I'm
there.
a die-hard Dave's fan. Any
Yeah,
location,
me
bro.
honestly.
Sometimes it won't hit as like the other ones, but like they're always good. It's not. It's
Yeah.
never like I didn't
Bro.
ever walk out of a Dave's and be like,
And be like,
yeah, Dave's has always been pretty consistent for me. But what were your experiences with like other restaurants? Like, because I don't know if I can trust your opinion, bro. Like I've
Yeah.
heard a lot of mixed reviews about some of the things that you.
Bro.
No, I know what will make both of you guys mad.
What?
Central's chicken burger, because you said it was bad.
Dude, it's so
you
good.
said it was a 10 out of 10.
dude, for
This
me,
is gonna get interesting
For me,
now.
it had no flavor, but it was fresh. Like I would go back there just to eat the freshness, like for the freshness, but I would never go back there for the taste, unless I got like.
You would go back.
You would
to
go
eat,
for the freshness and not
but
the
not for the
flavor.
food.
Yeah, I mean-
That's like eating dirt because it's fresh
Hey,
and
man,
not.
do you know some
Yeah,
people?
so what
I
is
know
this
a couple
fresh soil?
people. I know a couple people that don't even like Centro.
Oh really?
Like just in general,
Who?
and they
Name one.
Huh?
Name one.
You want me to name one?
Yeah.
It's only one.
Yeah, no, I haven't had it yet, so I'll be the final verdict of it. I
For
guess.
sure. Yep.
I'll let you guys know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean that was my take on it. I'd probably go there to give it another shot because they just started making the burger
Mm-hmm.
when I went there. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe they just added something in it that would make it a little better. But I don't know. I'm very like the other thing is too like I'm kind of picky with my food, so it like varies. You know, like I'm a picky eater.
Yeah.
That's something I say because I know it about myself. I mean,
Yeah, no,
it
but
is what it is.
yeah, dude. I mean, yeah, Dave's is definitely up there. One of my favorite places to eat for sure.
Mm-hmm. And it's definitely it's like a new restaurant too. Like
Yeah.
in terms of like it's only in the last couple of years a lot more halal restaurants have been opening here. And
Yeah.
before we didn't have that many options. We were eating McDonald's all the time.
Yeah.
And
The fish burger.
A fish burger. Hey.
Bro, do you guys remember Portillo's tuna sandwich?
Okay, shut up.
I think I had it.
Bro, that was goated, and then
Well,
they discontinued it.
You should have some more, bro, so you can get bigger.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get bigger. My metabolism's so fast. But bro, how is the food compared to Houston, like from here? Because I know there's a lot more spots, and you mentioned that a little
Bro,
earlier.
Houston's different though.
Houston's probably
bro. You should see
built
Snapchat
different in
man
general.
sends me, bro.
Really?
He has
Yeah.
like chicken and waffles and like
Oh, chicken and waffles.
all this other stuff.
Yeah, I look like Wreck-It Ralph after leaving Houston, but yeah, I mean, it's also like the quality of the food's different over there, just because you get ingredients from different places, and it's like Houston's like a little Karachi actually, so there's a lot of different spots and just even like American food too. But yeah, over here there's not that much surprisingly, but I think that's a good
Not that
thing,
much, man.
It keeps you, have the same stuff over and over again, and
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
And then
It
you
is
get
what it
tired
is.
of it, and then you start meal prepping.
Exactly. So you
Yeah.
motivate yourself, and that's what Chicago's all about. Because it snows here a lot, and like we don't like it, but we grind through it. We shovel the snow, we take our cars out, and
Yeah,
yeah, that's just how it is.
Chicago sucks though at times. Like,
Sounds good.
yeah, I don't like Chicago. Like, when it comes to the winter, it's
bro,
just
shut up,
Okay. Well, anyways,
bro. That's bullying.
hey, it's okay. You can be isolated.
No,
for a
I've
little
been
bit.
bullied for my whole life, and you
Hey,
just slapped me.
When were you gonna fill me in on that?
Huh?
You never filled me in on that.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm keeping this seat
Like,
warm. right
it's
now.
winter, where like
I'm
outside
keeping
of a
myself
party.
warm.
Okay,
I'm
how
keeping my seat warm.
are you used to that?
I am.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice. That's good to know.
It's really warm right now. Do you want to feel it?
no, but you guys should get back on topic.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
Sorry, just
No,
got a little
be cordial,
distracted.
everyone. Be
I
cordial.
don't know who he
I'm gonna
thinks he
isolate.
is.
You want to go in timeout?
Shut up.
You want to
Isolation.
be
Hey,
isolated?
hey, everyone.
Bro,
I hope you get bullied.
I already did. And I talked about that in season 1, episode 3.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Oh, you did.
I just
What was season 1 episode?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
I talked in one of these episodes of season 1. I just
Mhm.
don't know which one it was. But
Bullying sucks, man.
I know.
But it shapes you, and then you want to aspire to be like
A bullier yourself.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and
You just want to ruin relationships, you know?
Look,
you guys laughing.
it's not a
That's
good
what
thing.
bullying do.
I
That's
think
what
bullying gets a bad rap. I don't think it's that bad, to be honest with you. It's good to like pick on people because you motivate them. You know what I mean? Like if you don't criticize someone, now they have a reason to like.
yeah, but when you get bullied, then you just go into your self isolation. You feel me?
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like I was isolated. I felt like I was just sitting in a hospital room, like doing the same thing over and over again.
And you just have you just have very low standards for yourself. You know, I mean,
I'm
you
black.
feel like.
Yeah, no, like, dude, like, bro, honestly, like, when you're isolated and you're in yourself.
Can you shut up, dude?
when-
Isolated.
No, like, I'm being serious. Like, bro, like, during COVID, like, I know you were talking about COVID earlier.
Yeah.
Like, nurses, bro, like, they were just isolated by themselves. They were in their hazmat suit and they just had to, like, take care of old people, and that sucks, man.
Yeah, it really does suck.
I know. I wish that could never be my reality, but sadly, it is for some people.
Shout out to
They've been doing it for 10 years and still nothing's changed. But
yeah, man. I mean,
And they have no one to go home to. So.
at the end of the day, I mean, dude. Yeah, no, I mean, I support them all the way though. They take care of us, man, and it's a really big
I wish they
big
would.
achievement from.
Yeah, go ahead. No, I just got a
No, I
really
was just
good
saying
point.
like big achievement,
Yeah, I think like they should really like pass some of like like the common sense down to like their peers, just because like like nursing is a pretty good degree, but
Yeah, if they
some
can,
aren't,
Yeah, if someone can job shadow them, kind of, and get
Yeah.
that experience of what a nurse's life is actually like.
yeah.
It sucks, man. Honestly,
Yeah.
their life sucks at first, but it
But you
starts to
make-
get better when
You
you
make
get
good
that,
money, and it's sensible because there's like some places that you could gear towards that aren't.
you're helping
really
people and
sensible.
making money. That's a good two-piece.
Yeah.
But like, what do you guys
No.
think about? What do you guys think about like Visco and like Instagram and Snapchat? Like, I feel like, dude, Visco is honestly a great app. Like, I get all my like.
I've seen it recently.
I love Visco. Yeah, Visco's
Visco-
Be Real has been popping up.
Be Real has
Yeah,
been popping. I did
yeah.
mine before this podcast actually.
I
Yeah.
don't have it, but I know.
I don't have it either. I don't have
It's
TikTok.
actually
either,
really fun. I'm
but-
not gonna lie. You get to see what people are doing in the moment. Yeah, dude, Visco is a great like that's just where I get all my what's it called
Like your-
aesthetic from.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I what's it
Bro,
called?
okay, spoiler alert coming in the next like 5 minutes. You guys have both finished Outer Banks, right?
Yeah.
1 and 2 the seasons? Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Spoiler alert, it's coming. I'm telling you again, if you haven't watched it, don't listen to this part. Dude, okay, so you know how Sarah, Madeline Klein, she gets shot in the stomach?
Mm-hmm.
You remember that scene? Okay, you guys know how she died, right? You know she died and then came back to life, right?
Oh yeah, she was like her
She was
heartbeat
unconscious.
stopped.
Yeah.
When she was laying on the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, okay, people are saying that John B's bandana or whatever the hell it is,
Yeah.
it has magic powers. And when he put that on Madeline Klein when she was dead, that's how she came back to life, because of the magic powers from that bandana.
When did that start rolling out? On TikTok, like recently?
Yeah, it was a while ago, but I just like I've just been thinking about it. Like, I watched the show when I was sick last week. I've just been thinking about it since. Like, that's crazy how that actually works, because he put it right on her wound too.
It totally makes sense, and that show always has like twists and turns, and it ends up making sense and leads to
Yeah,
the
that's
next
what I'm saying.
thing,
Like,
so-
how was Ward Cameron alive at the end?
I know, and then even the other guy, the John B's father, he was alive too.
Or did I say Ward Cameron?
But he also
Sorry.
he also died.
Oh,
died.
you're right.
He
Was he alive?
exploded
What?
Was he alive at the end? Ward Cameron?
Yeah, he's alive.
Yeah, he's alive. Yeah.
Really? So
Yeah.
they're both alive.
Yeah.
I guess everyone's just alive.
Oh yeah, he dipped right at the side
He
of the
dipped.
ship or whatever.
Yeah, he dipped on the side of the ship, and then it blew up, but it wasn't
Yeah.
actually real.
He didn't fool me. I didn't fall for that.
That is crazy.
Damn, bro, you're just like that, eh?
I know. I'm a good movie watcher or show watcher.
I mean, you are Muslim, so
What
blowing up has.
Sounds good.
This is gonna get cut
On
off.
that note,
But yeah, man. On that note, I feel like
stereotypes are wrong, guys. This is
What
how
the
like
hell?
we bully each other. I feel like we have to be
It's-
accepting of everyone's race and
Honestly, like no matter what background you come from, no matter what you want to pursue in the future, like you just don't bully people. Like it's just not good because then.
if they play basketball and they're not getting playing time,
Okay.
it's fine. Okay, like it's okay
just quit.
at the end.
Just
of the
quit.
day.
I quit.
If your job is wiping old people's asses, like at the end of the day, like
Yeah, like
the paycheck matters.
honestly, like I mean, chase the bag, but don't chase $75,000 a year. Like that's not for moving around so much, like, you know what I mean? It's just not worth it.
I don't know how we got onto this topic, guys.
Honestly, I think it's 30 grand. It's not even 70.
Honestly, I think we're getting tired now. I think we're just all over the place.
Yeah.
I think we need to make this this pod into 2 pieces.
Really?
Oh, really?
Like just 2 people at a time?
That'd be cool.
No, 2 pieces, like part 1, part 2.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah,
just
like a
people
top
get-
part, bottom part.
Yeah, people just get tired of watching us, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
It's
they-
funny how you said that.
But when
Nah,
when
man,
they see it
but-
in 2 pieces, it'll be like more interesting, right?
Yeah.
that just takes the cake, but
Yeah,
I
but
can't have that.
Yeah.
anyways, man, I think that's a great wrap to
Definitely.
Oh, we're done.
episode 2 of Reflect,
Cool.
man. Honestly, it was a pleasure having Maisum on to the show.
And it was a blast for you guys having me, and this nice set. That was pretty cool.
Appreciate
You know,
it.
we wanted to make this podcast a little light. We hope you guys had some laughs in it. And
let
you
us
know,
know how.
shut
go
up,
ahead.
I'm not done talking.
Okay.
And we hope you guys take some wisdom from Maisum over here with weight loss and jobs, and you know, to keep moving and keep focusing on your goals, man. So, 12 jobs deep, and look at him now. He's the top G basically.
Almost.
Getting there, mid process.
Yeah,
For sure.
But it's good that we have someone like Maisum that's, you know, one of our relatives to kind of look up to in that circumstance. And I forgot to mention this earlier, but I think it's a lot better when you have someone that's related to you to kind of look up to, take advice from them. So,
yeah, for sure.
you know, let us know what you guys thought of the pod. You know, surprisingly, I was saying this a little earlier, but this was Maisum's first take on a podcast ever, and I think he killed it, to be honest with you guys.
I think he did. I had a blast.
I mean, yeah, I got family. I don't got frienda, so
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, good direct challenger.
Yep.
Yeah, you know, I got to reflect on my life and with these guys, and you know.
Yeah, man. So I guess we hope you guys keep watching, reflecting,
reflecting,
and growing.
and growing. Yeah.
We'll see you guys next Sunday.
We totally messed that up, but it's okay.
Yeah.